Right now, there's 5 Axial SCX10 3 crawlers in the Axial lineup, and choosing which one you want could still be difficult. A lot of it comes down to style and some of the features of the trucks themselves, but you know what? Getting out and driving these things could make all the difference in choosing which one is right for you. So I went through all of the videos that I created on each one of these trucks and compiled all the action portions so you could see these trucks driving, you could hear about the performance, and hopefully that'll give you the insight you need into choosing which one is right for you. Let's get into the action. It's an absolutely awesome day, and I've been really looking forward to driving this base camp. It looks really good on the rocks, and speaking of these rocks, I actually took the original base camp here, and if you want to see that video, I'll have a link up above. The Housatonic River is pretty low right now, so there's a lot more rock for me to drive on. Unfortunately, everything's pretty damp, so I think we're gonna see a lot of wheel spin today. So let's start off with a nice slow crawl here. See how low I can get this while going up this incline. Nice and smooth, it looks good. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit so I get to this ledge. And the tires are wet, so I don't know if it's gonna pull this off. Might have to give this thing a bump. And back out a little bit. A little more, no, and bump. There we go, got it up and over. While we're here, might as well check out the descent down this ledge. Nice slow crawl there, a little bit of drag brake hitting in. Just take it nice and easy. Look at that, not bad. Looks good. Man, just love that new body color. What do you guys think about the graphics? Let me know in the comments section. We'll take it down this. Try to take it nice and easy. Just let it kind of coast on its own. A little bit of input. Whoa, look at that. A little extra weight, I bet, you know, wanted to tip that thing over. Just had to throttle out of it. Speaking of that extra weight up top, you probably want to go out and get some brass for this, maybe some brass knuckles, just to help load that front end down and it'll make crawling up stuff like this a little bit easier. All right, let's map this out. I think I'm going to come across the grass and start the ascent right over here, then cut across and up these rocks. Let's see if this actually works out. All right, over the grass, that's good. Let's see how much steering angle we got. Perfect. That wheel's catching in the front. Awesome. A little bit of wheel spin. Crawl into it. Perfect. Look at that. Now this is tricky. That rock there is pretty off camber. Might have to drag the rear along the side. No, maybe not. It's getting some angle in there. Oh man, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? I might have to do a reverse. I think the bumper's gonna hit. Oh, this is tricky. Back it out a little bit. Nice. Made it. Awesome. That was a little sketchy. That was a little sketchy. Now this is another one. That front wheel on the left side is gonna get some traction. Pull the front over. There we go. Wow. Awesome. That looked good. Little bonus, I brought along the SCX24 base camp. So this truck, it's back to stock. If you saw the video I did on it, I added 5 option parts right off the bat. But at the end of the video, I decided I should show you it running stock, and it's still in stock form. And so far, it's doing pretty good on the rocks here. Looking good. Got plenty of traction from those tires. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Little wheel slip. Actually wants to roll, and there it goes. Come out a little wider this time. Go into this gap here. There we go. It wants to roll back the other way. Hook the wheel around. There we go. Got it. I think we'll just zigzag through this spot here, show off how much steering it has. There we go, full lock. Do another full lock. Probably could use a little bit more steering angle there, but no, we got it. I'll take this route up here. I think we can get up that hill. Nice. $99 for a completely ready to run mini truck. I still think it's a pretty good deal. I'll have a link for the video I did on the SCX24 base camp in the video description below. So this rock here has some slope to it. I'm gonna drive it right on the edge just to see how far we can push this before it rolls over. Oh, we got some tire rolling there. Now we got some angle on it. It's sliding a little bit. Oh, this could get tricky. Cleared that spot, awesome. I don't want to fish this out of the river. And right here, I'm gonna have to turn into the drop. There we go, downhill. Like a champ. You know what? I want to show you guys some top speed right here in the rough that's got a 2S pack in it. So there's full throttle. Still stable. You go right up this rock. Look at that. This will be a fun rock to drop down. Is it gonna roll? Oh, it did. Testing out that snorkel. There we go, got it back on all four. Keep those wheels cut. A little tire roll there. Might have to back out of this one. Nah, we don't need to back out of this one. Look at that, the sun decided to peek out. All right, we're over here on the starting rock. I start every rig on this rock because it's just cool to watch the suspension work right off the bat. Look at that, we got some flex going on. Come up through the ledge area here. Tires are getting dirty. Again, they're kind of soft and sticky. Really interested to see how it handles this incline here. So far, so good. I mean, almost no tire spin. And look at that, right up the rock. That was absolutely awesome. Over the brake, we had some clearance, so that was good. These bigger tires do offer more clearance. A little bit of roll out of the brush system. That's to be expected, but manageable. Just gotta go right into the big stuff here. Not too many crawlers could go through this rock section. Tire placement is key. We've got this brake angle up top, and this thing is staying planted. It's not lifting. Look at that, we got some tire squish in the rear, and it had no problems going over that brake over there. Wow. So I handled that crest really well, and you know, the one thing that Axial doesn't have going for it is they don't have that angled skid. They still have that flat skid, but with that extra tire size, we're able to get over it pretty. Whoa, whoa, wow! I thought that was going to go over, but yeah, it's not causing a problem for the truck so far. I'm sure, you know, depending on the obstacle, could be an issue. But look at this, nice traction out of these stock tires. There, the skid just slapped just a little bit. Look at this thing. I just left it up there. It's walking down on its own, under control. That was pretty awesome. Let's drop it down some more. Got some more challenges for this rig coming up. Down through this section here. I mean, this is really manageable out of the brush system. A lot of people are, why didn't they put a brushless in? Why didn't they put a brushless in? Well, I mean, stock out of the box, it does perform well for those getting into it. Then later on down the road, you get to pick the system you want to install on the truck. Love these angled ledges. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut over to the left once I crest this brake over. And it's steering pretty well. I mean, we're maxed out. I checked the radio system. It's got full steering. Love this little drop down section here. That tire squish. That's awesome. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they got a dual stage in there. It kind of just seems like there's minimal sidewall collapse. Yeah, it's still looking pretty stiff. Oh, our first roll. It landed on the wheels. Perfect, thank you. All right, back up. Whoa, a little reverse out of that. Super capable. Wow. Another incline test. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. There's a lot of ready runs I brought here that just spin the tires. But I mean, these right out of the box working well. And actually, now that I've had time to live with this truck some more since doing the studio talk with it, I noticed that you know, there's no USA logos on the tires. The body's slightly different, so I think it's a Pro-Line design for everything, but I think they manufacture it overseas. Nonetheless, I mean, body looks good. The tires are performing well. Oh, way better than I expected. Now I'm going for the big test, right up this valley here. Tire placement is key. And usually, yeah, it wants to roll back out of it. Just place that tire a little bit better. Let it settle in. Work it. And yeah, this is the problem. The tire gets caught on that ledge. Oh wow, we got that up there. Nice. Yeah, just some roll with that brush system. We got some drag brake, keep it in check. Love the suspension. I think they nailed the shocks. I mean, yeah, they're a composite body shock, but the spring rate I think is right. The oil is perfect right out of the box, making it super capable. Keep saying that. I think the overdrive in the front is working. It's just allowing that rear to drag a little bit, setting the front end. So this is definitely a harsh spot here. We're gonna see if those boat sides allow it to slide. I know it's gonna catch. If I could just catch that rock. Oh, there we go. Looks like it slid well. No catch there. I mean, the old sliders, oh, it rolled it. The old sliders on the regular SCX10 those would have caught. The Ready to Run Plus, this truck right here is $399.99, and then you can get it without the battery for $349. I think it's a pretty good value for this Axial rig. Yeah, it's got a brush system, and it doesn't have that angled skid, but everything else, I think it's going to get you into crawling, no doubt, successfully. And then, yeah, I think it's a good rig for transitioning into comp driving. Mother Nature isn't playing nice again, RC drivers. It started raining on the way over here, but I gotta get some action in for this video. So we're just gonna do a quick run on the wet rocks here. And hey, you know, guys are always wheeling in the rain, right? So, nice and quiet to start. We're gonna go right into a climb like we normally do. And again, these rocks are pretty wet. Sounds like I didn't cut the body enough, but oh, look at that. That was pretty sick. That just went over that like a champ. I thought we were gonna be wheel spinning. Back it up because it's all mud up there already. I'm gonna drop it back down. Look at that, guys. Oh, caught the front tire on the bumper. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Just shave that down a little bit. So that means plenty of steering out of this thing. But it's nice and smooth and quiet. Even in the rain, the builder's kit is a champ, and that's where straight axles have a bit of an issue. So this is a portal truck. I know a portal truck would have cleared this. So I'll back it back up. Probably should have been watching my line. I know, a lot going on here. Didn't back it up enough. Hook that wheel there. There we go, ride that edge. Nice. Made it. Yeah, I gotta trim the body a little bit more. I was in a rush to get out here, trying to beat the rain. Nice, smooth rig though, kind of like the Coyote. Oh, it's very much like the Coyote actually. Shocks are the big difference. Can it do this? There's not really much weight added to this truck. Again, I added those Samix brass hexes, but that's not a ton. We're working it here, even on the wet rocks. Once again, nice. Better than I was expecting. Get nice and smooth here. Drop it back down, get that suspension all worked up for you guys. Nice. Now if I had to dig in, yeah, I know I could have cut those lines a bit tighter. But this rig's working, even in the wet rock. On the wet rock, excuse me. Come up the ledge stuff here. Now I got a 3S pack in here, so we got some squirt. But I need to pop it over any obstacles. Got the power. Does cut pretty good line. All right, let's see if I can do this part. This can be tough for some rigs. Builder's kit, taking it like a champ. Very impressed, guys. What's cool is, you know, building up this rig and then seeing it perform. A little bit more excitement than a ready to run. I'm not knocking ready to runs, but building a kit is still fun. What would you rather have, kit or ready to run? Let me know. Whoa, save that one. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Like the control of this rig. Right out of the box. Good stuff happening here, guys. This is gonna be sketchy. Look at that. Look at that drop off there. Down into that valley. Take it slow. This thing's dial. Actually, a wheel slip's helping me out just a little bit. Oh, that front tire keeps catching. Gotta back it out. Cut it over. Up and over the rocks. Nice. Super impressed with that one. Gotta hit these vertical rocks here. Number one, it's a lot of fun. Number two, really challenges the rig. Gets the suspension moving too. That's what I'm all about. Watching that suspension work. There we go. Yeah, keep grabbing that bumper. I don't want to chop that bumper. It looks really cool, but it's gonna have to happen. This rig works, guys. The SCX10 platform, I mean, they've refined it over the years. It's just so much fun to drive, really capable, really digging this builder's kit. Let me know if you're gonna grab one of these. What are you gonna build up with it? Scale truck, comp truck? Let me know in the comments. You can find links in the video description. And I gotta cut out, guys. I am soaking in the rain. Well, RC drivers, winter in full swing. Everything outside is covered in snow. All my favorite spots. There's just no way to run on it. So I'm up here at RC Madness in Enfield, Connecticut for their awesome indoor rock crawler course. If you're anywhere near Enfield, you got to come check out this spot. Absolutely awesome place to come to. And let's just get rolling. Just got to choose my lines as I go along. I kind of just worked a few spots so far, so I think I know the route I want to take. We're just got to come right up over the top here. Got some good suspension movement. Traction pretty decent so far, and it looks like I'll have to hit the dig a little bit right here. Oh, probably a little too early, but saved it. Lots of steering travel with this AR485 portal setup. Got the universals up front, give you that extra angle action. There we go, worked it smooth through there. Again, these tires are brand new. I'm gonna let them break in a little bit before critiquing them, but I think they're gonna work out well. The compound feels really good. Ooh, slider coming into effect right there, worked out pretty well. A little tire bead rollover. Oh, that could have been messy. All right, let's come back through here. A little dig action just to bring the front end over a little bit. It locked up just a little bit. It just hung a little bit on that corner. Then the dig let go. Front end bound up a little bit. It's trying to wall. I thought we were going to be dancing on that smooth rock there. I'm seeing a little bit of roll here. Wonder if that body weight is really affecting the truck. But love the suspension working on this. I thought I wanted those towers from the Coyote, but maybe these towers work fine with this setup. Nice. So going up through the bridges is a must. Let's kick it over here through. Oh, this could be a sketchy spot. There's a pretty deep hole in that rock. SR5 just muscling through. I've got a 3200 3S pack in here. Oh, and I rolled it and turtled it. I think that high weight kind of hurts a little bit. Once it starts to go over, it goes over. I think this just needs a little help right here. It needs a little extra rock. I think right there. All right, let's see. Is that gonna do the trick? It did it. Look at that. Little cheat, right? Up through the incline. Got some steps in there. There's always something new at this course. Now, like I could hit the dig, walk that front over. The wood's pretty slick. There we go. Nailed it there. Hit the dig again, walk the front over. Yeah, see the dig's hung up right now. I don't have my thumb on it. So it's a little issue here. And actually, it was really stuck. I had to back out of it there. Ooh, it was hung up, so I actually had to hit the button again, and it worked itself free. Dig on. There we go. Didn't hang up that time. So yeah, little random hang-ups with that. All right, going through here should be easy. I want to get this thing on a little bit of a side hill for you. See how much angle we can get it on. Look at that. It's already starting to go over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save that. That was a durability test. So I think it's definitely going to benefit from some weight in this truck. Some weight down low. Obviously brass knuckles. There's some brass hanger weights. There. This is where I wanted to go. Hopefully you guys could see that. Walk it over. There we go. So the dig let go that time. I'm pretty impressed with this part right here. I think it's going to go over. Gotta find a better line for it. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Nice, made it. Love all the bridges that they have set up here. Just adds to the fun. Drop it down these rocks. Show you a little suspension working again. So the truck, I think it works pretty well. It's obviously got some limitations here. Just the usual stuff. Could use some weight. The tires I think are good. For just trail fun, they're definitely gonna work. Super Swampers work. Back it out here, there we go. Love it, the log section. That's just so cool. Whoever came up with that, nice job. Pretty good forward progression here. Lots of steering. It's an SCX10 when it comes down to it. I think those new axles are definitely gliding over the rocks a bit better. Got this wood incline to contend with. This is a tire test here. Just had to find some grip. A little weaving and walking. Nice. Suspension bridge. And we'll drop it back down. So what do you guys think? That was the first run with the SR5. The squeaky toy tires. You could hear the air squeezing out of them. But definitely has a cool look to it. I think people are going to be excited about the Toyota body, SR5 body. Watch this. We'll hit that dig again, walk it around. There we go. Once again. Love that. See, but it's locked out again. Look at that. My thumb's off, and the rear's still locking up. There we go. Finally let go. Just had to give it a little blip. But the rest of the truck, I'm excited about, guys. I like those trail gear axles. Those are a definite improvement. I think a lot of people are going to be swapping housings to those. Hopefully actually a little stocked up on them. But cool release from Axial. Really nice to see the body clips going away. Real lights on it. The body's a little difficult to remove. You kind of got to finesse it to get it off and on. Let me know what you think of it. Check out the view, RC drivers. A little bit of a change up since the last few scale truck videos. Everything's thawing out, so I've got some more places to go and run now. And usually I bring mini and micro crawlers to this spot, but I thought it'd be perfect for this CJ7. And look at that. It's already making easy work of this gnarly terrain. Uh-oh, we're a little off camera here. Oh, a little tipsy. Straighten it back out. Settled in the suspension. Nice. Now, if I wasn't one-handed driving, I'd kick the dig in right there, but we made it through. I did dial up the steering dual rate just a little bit. They have it dialed down so you don't bottom out the axles, but there's a little wiggle room to get a little bit more steering out of it. Look at that suspension work. Really into watching suspension lately. Looks so good with this body. Just the tires dropping out. Awesome. Want to bring it back down through that same line basically, because the rocks here are pretty cool and should show off the truck really working. Take it nice and smooth through here. Pretty controllable, a little bit of freewheel going on. The drag brake is pretty decent. Once you let off the throttle, it'll hold the wheels. Looks like my driver figure is he's getting a little wobbly in there. So I ordered them on Amazon. I was looking for a 7-inch figure, and I thought this was, but he's a little smaller. I think he's like 6.5 inch. We're high-sided. Back it out. There we go. I actually really like this spot. There's so many different lines I can attack on just this one rock here. Like how jagged it is. Just finding the right spot to go through. Drag that rear tire a little bit. Just help with the descent. Oh, look at that tire squish on the rock. Man, if that went over, that could have just rolled down into there. But the SCX10 just working it. There's a few other spots on this trail we got to hit up. And this is just quarter throttle here. Got a 3S battery pack in it, and once we get up top, we'll definitely hit some speed so you guys can see how fast it goes. There we go. Full throttle. So yeah, that's walking away from me. And these are the rocks I really wanted to hit with the CJ7. This is gonna look really good. Easy work. Easy work, but it looks so scale, so good. We'll take the tough line right here. Look at that, guys. Absolutely awesome. Love the look of this rig. Love the copper. What do you guys think of the copper? One of the best colors on a Jeep. All right, so I got to show you guys the dig working. So I've got two hands on the radio system now. I'm just gonna hit the button on the radio. That's the B button, and it should lock the rear up. There we go. Look at that. Sucks down the rear, pivots the front. Absolutely awesome. Love that. If you watch the channel, you probably just saw my builder's kit video where I built it without the dig. And yeah, I'm gonna go throw that servo in. It definitely comes in handy. Another uphill climb. I'm gonna choose the sketchy part over to the side here, and it could roll over into that, that valley. Pretty stable, guys. There's your drag brake check. Pretty smooth out of this 40 amp system. For a brush setup, ready to run, definitely drivable. This is the one thing about this truck, just getting the body set. You gotta sometimes push in the inner fender wells, I don't know how long it's been like that, both sides. The other thing is getting to the connector. I mean, you got to take the body on and off to turn the truck on and off, and that's a little bit of a hassle. Let's see how far we can push this truck before we roll it. Whoa. There goes the cage, christened. So the mirrors just folded over, it didn't break off, so that's a bonus. But man, this platform can climb. So what do you think, RC drivers? Happy to see the CJ7 back in the lineup. I like the little tweaks that they did. New color choices, definitely on point. Like the chrome, that's pretty cool. And I like that they gave us the better receiver with this. The separate receiver, that's gotta be key for a lot of people. Let me know what you think about it. Obviously, driving any one of these Axial rigs is going to be a lot of fun. Axial is the company that put trailing and rock crawling on the map in the RC world, and the company has been around for a long time. So you're gonna find a ton of support for these rigs through the community itself and through aftermarket option parts. So whether you're just starting out and just want something simple to drive, these trucks are for you, or if you want to build something up into a wild off-road machine, they're going to take care of you there as well. If you want to see some more information on these rigs, I'll have links to the entire video on each one of these trucks in the video description below, as well as links where you can purchase them or you can find them at your local hobby shop.